Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards, and in this video I want to show you the newest cards that Topps is releasing. Every once in a while, Topps will release a new type of card, a new thing that's pretty cool, whether it's the Mookie Betts has autographs in product for the first time, or brand new no-name airs that are in tribute to the 1990 Frank Robinson rookie card. All of these are great cards, and sometimes I want to make videos on them, but it can be a challenge because it's not worth making a whole video about one card. But I decided this might be a new video series where I make a video with 10 or 15 of these new types of cards, so everybody knows all about them. It's worth knowing them, worth seeing what Topps is doing. I think they're pretty cool. Even wearing my top shirt for this particular video. I'm not sponsored, so just get out of the way. Either way, let's jump into it. This video, we're going to start with the new Wood parallel. So here is a James Wood parallel. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So these Wood parallels are now out of 25 there in Topps Series 1. There's also a canvas out of 50. They did eliminate the black parallel, but they did include these Wood cards, which I'm actually a really big fan of. I think they're pretty unique. I think they're pretty cool, and I think it'd be really fun to pull a Wood card of your favorite player. So that's the first card of the video, is the Wood parallel out of 25. Try to pull these, especially this James Wood card. I have to imagine this card is going to have more value than other parallels that are probably more valuable for most players because it is the Wood parallel? I don't know. Either way. Next up, this is the no-name air variations I was telling you about. It's numbered to 35. Well, I believe it's limited to 35. I don't know if it's serial numbered or limited. They just said stated per run of 35. We'll find out when Topps Series 1 releases. This is in a shout out to the 1990 Frank Robinson no-name air rookie that goes for a ton of money, right? If you grew up in the 90s, you know about this card and you know how expensive it can get. So they're actually, every single year, they go 35 years in the past. And so this year, it's 1990. I believe it is Frank Robinson's jersey number out of 35. It might just be out of 35 because of 35 years in the past. It could be both. Either way, they have the traditional version, but every single player has the no-name version limited to 35 copies, which is a nice little shout out to Frank Thomas from back in the day. After that, we are seeing the introduction of Barry Bonds autographs again. We saw these, basically Barry Bonds didn't sign for a long time. He signed in like 2015 to like 2017 era for a few sets, but not very many. But now he's signing again in 2025, which I think is good to have Barry Bonds signatures in sports cards. Yes, I understand he is a steroid user, notoriously so, but he never faced a suspension for steroid use, and it's nice to have his cards. Very beautiful autograph. One of the best players, if not the best player of all time. I personally would take someone like Babe Ruth or Willie Mays, but you could argue Barry Bonds, right? And then we have the Ohtani Bonds dual autograph. That's great. That is in Transcendent, I believe, for that card. Same with the Superfractor, but that's the first set they're including them. Technically, this is 2024 Transcendent, but they will have Barry Bonds signatures, I believe, in Series 1 as well. After that, this is cool. This is a cool set. Whether you like the design, that's up to you to decide, but the concept behind this set and what this set is cool. These are the 2025 Series 1 player number parallels. So you'll see for like Bobby Witt, there's 7. For Corbin Carroll, there's 7. Gunnar, there's 2. That is their jersey number. And what these cards are is they're actually numbered to the jersey number. So for a Gunnar Henderson, there's only 2 of these that'll be produced, which is awesome. For someone like Aaron Judge, there's 99 of those. So it's way more common to pull a Judge than a Gunnar. For Trout, there'll be 27. For Ohtani, there'll be 17. For Mookie, there'll be 50. So it's pretty cool, especially if you're a player collector, to get these cards, and especially if the player is low numbered. And even for someone like James Wood, I don't know what his number is, that's a cool parallel to get, especially if he has a low numbered jersey. So that is new for Topps Series 1. I don't know if the design is great. It looks very much like a Don Russ parallel from Panini non-licensed Don Russ product. I don't hate it, but a lot of people do hate it, so maybe they could have done something different, but I'm cool with it. I think it's fine. After that, Larry David, the legend himself, Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, bunch of stuff. Larry David is having his first autographs in Topps products. I imagine these are going to be very expensive. I think they're going to be very expensive for good reason. I even kind of want one. I think they're great. So he'll have his first autographs in Topps Series 1. Don't get that confused with first pitch autographs. We do have those. These aren't new, but I'm including it because the checklist was released. And we have like Jason Kelce, we have CJ Stroud, we have Jason Tatum. So there's some really big names you can pull out of first pitch autographs from Topps Series 1. And even Adrian Beltre is pretty cool. So you get the idea, but Larry David is his own thing on the checklist. He actually has his own spot on the checklist that says Larry David autograph. So pretty cool. This Larry David is also interesting because there's a chance that those that don't even collect cards may want this one because it is such a unique thing to go after. Even my editor Lance right now is a Larry David fan because he loves Seinfeld. So this might be one of the first, if not the only, autograph card in his new collection. After that, we have Mookie Betts autographs being introduced in Topps. So this was in Transcendent. This card's already pulled like the release day. This is the Logo Man game, use Logo Man with an autograph. Mookie has not had pack pulled autographs since 2015 or 2016. And in 2015 and 2016, those were low-end products like opening day, and they were stickers that were held over from 2014 when he was a rookie. So these are really his first on-card autograph since 2014, so for over a decade. This weird-looking card is a shadow box. This was a sneaker he wore on Mother's Day. So that was cut up, put into a card. There's a little plastic over it with Mookie signing over it. So pretty cool. But those are going to trickle out to other sets. It's going to be great. We're finally going to get duels of like Ohtani Betts, Mike Trout and Betts, players like Aaron Judge and Mookie Betts. All these different things are finally going to be released. After that, we have Dancing Dodgers. These are different than the Golden Mirror image variations. These are their own subset in Topps because Freddie Freeman, his Golden Mirror is holding up the MVP from the World Series. But for this set, this is Dancing Dodgers, super short prints, pretty cool. Shout out to the Dodgers who won the World Series. And I imagine these are going to go for big money. So keep your eye out for these because if you pull one, you're going to have hundreds of dollars on your hands. And if they're that rare, this Ohtani could be thousands. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. And then these ones aren't like a new innovation, but I still wanted to include them. These are the before after dual relic autographs. And over here, I thought this was really cool. They're really focusing on players who played in multiple teams. There was an Andrew McCutchen that had a Logo Man from the Phillies and the Pirates on the same card. So both the Logo Man are Andrew McCutchen, but they're from different teams. I thought that was cool. And then you can see Ohtani with different patches, Mark McGwire, Ken Griffey Jr. Going to be a terrible time for whoever breaks these and doesn't win the card when they have Ohtani as a Dodger, not an Angel, and the Angels get it. But either way, if you pulled this yourself, I think it's pretty cool. These ones, I don't know. I mean, they're cool. These are the ping pong relic autographs from Bowman Draft. So I wanted to show these because these are the actual ping pong balls that decided the drafting order for the 2024 MLB draft. Really random, but they cut the ping pong balls in half, put them into a baseball card. So it's pretty cool, especially if like Travis Bazzana becomes like a Hall of Fame type player and you have the ping pong ball that drafted him first for the Guardians and he goes and wins 3 World Series with the there is cool stuff to these cards. So I like the innovation from Topps. Is it kind of gimmicky? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. These are baseball cards after all. So that is the new ping pong relic autographs. They aren't game used ping pong balls, but they are draft used ping pong balls. And then these liquid gold is one that Topps is really excited about. There's a video online you can see if you want to look this up, but these cards, they look awesome. They have a bunch of different like designs, and they said that they were actually designed by artists and all these different things to shine very uniquely in the light. But these are currently only in Transcendent, but the technology, they call it technology in these cards, could be put into other sets like Topps Chrome or Topps Chrome Sapphire, other high end, I'm assuming. Either way, they look really cool, and Topps announced these, and they're very unique, which is why I'm highlighting them here, but they are in Topps Transcendent, so the odds of any of us getting them is not very high unless you want to buy them on the secondary market. There's 2 parallels, the base, and then a gold 1 of 1. And overall, those are the cards I felt like you should know about. Let me know in the comments down below which ones you liked the best. If you like this type of video, if you do, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. I just about to hit 30,000 subscribers. I want to get to like 50 if possible in the next 12 months. So make sure you subscribe if you don't already enjoy this content, and I will see you in the next video.